They can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. FIU set up with another first down. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Dances away. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking downfield on first down. On the run, deep down the right side.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands, it's Dillon. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
He's loose. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's first down from the 11. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The inside handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. Fires to the end zone. right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides to back and leaves it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking to throw on 3rd. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. It's Reynolds. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds the big tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to throw deep right side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find the man. The Blazers will boot away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Reynolds. Rushes on him. Nowhere on that one as he got drilled trying to
Watch my eyes.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by
Might smell. Oh, say.
and it's getting late.
White ball.
Got his man to the left and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Is that a catch?
Well, how about the offense setting that play up?
Oh, no, there wasn't no catch.
In the game, a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating
You said what?
that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right
You
there.
said hookah?
I said, cool, talking about Todd later on.
Nah, yeah. I'm down. We ain't played in a minute.
He loses the timeout. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the
Man, the boy after that quarterback, man. I'm so glad they updated the judge today. Nigga doing all this sneak ass shit, huh?
Here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that lead at all costs.
Good tackle.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly.
Yes, sir. Give me that.
Picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Go on quick while you can, my boy.
Few extra on that return, but
You saying that about the draft? Automatic?
to get the football.
Who?
UAB has the ball back, ready to
Like the
send the
draft
offense
registration?
to work.
It's about
It's
Trump.
automatic, man. If I'm started in December or something, they said.
Lose a yard on that one.
Hell nah, I ain't going if it automatic or not.
We too old. We gotta worry about our kids when they get older, man.
They ain't going.
Hold on, you got one son. Yeah, they can't take your boy.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short
Yeah, you got
gain
one
there.
son. They can't take him.
It'll be 3rd and long.
We folks just talking, cuz.
Now, if you had like 3 sons, man,
Looking
2 of them probably gotta go.
That pass
If they draft.
off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they
Real.
convert on 3rd down.
Supposed to say automatic sign up registration and shit. December something, they said.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Folks just talking.
On 4th down, they'll throw.
Sounds they finna go to war with Iran, man. Know what that sound like?
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Fuck, bro, that was a first down, dog.
In that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on
You ain't getting on no GTA.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Good hit.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but
Smashing it in. Come on, man. Good roll.
what that's about.
What's on?
The defense calls
Got a trick for him. We know what type of play you want. Funk ass nigga.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man, it's Johnson. On the move at the 30. They ripped off a big one and they get it.
That was so lame.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson.
I'm trying to knock that trick shoulder pads off.
From one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field.
That's a hit. Knock the ball out, nigga.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Let me see.
I love when QBs break the pocket and
7.
because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's gonna take off.
Smell the eye, man. Huh?
Might come up, but those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the
Smell the
quarterback.
eye, man.
Keep
Huh?
his eyes down the
Yes, huh?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys. These
Okay, this nigga.
quarterbacks,
Hey,
first play,
cheated.
second play.
Nigga dropped the ball.
The third play,
Gave this nigga. Oh, God. Come on.
look up, and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
I can't wait till 27 come out, man. Shit. Guaranteed they're gonna be a #1 game. Off the back.
For a couple of more months, yeah.
Off the back. What did my ass say? Off the back, man.
That'll be game of the year.
Shit. I think they might be game of the year this time. Hey, I want to say college have been game of the year now.
No.
I don't think 26. I think 25 was. College football 25, yeah, I think, when they first came out with it.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they'll drag it
Off the back.
the last play of the 3rd quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along. As we take a look at the numbers.
Ain't you watch your ass, man? Huh?
No, hey, I'm finna call my mom back. If
All right.
me at the party.
All right, bet.
He's trying to get to the damn casino.
They'll keep it on the ground.
I don't blame her.
Hold on.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. There he goes. That's the 50. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards
Good
out.
throw.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as
Hit.
much as he
Damn, them folks smashed it, man.
He'll be stopped at the 15.
Let me see what type of play I need.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Woo!
To the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this
That was a good play. I give it to him.
Got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that.
Good pick. Let me go.
At the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return.
Huh?
To get the football back.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put...
Stupid ass shit, man. Try to get it up in there, man. Got it back.
Still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing. Getting the ball back to the...
Hey, might pick the ball though.
offense has to answer the bell.
It's all good. Let's go, baby.
Now the offense, your turn.
We ain't weird.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Pocket breaking down.
What?
It's caught. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Catch.
And this defense has really done a good job
You the
containing
catch,
this
nigga.
superstar quarterback. But now it's
I don't see how he caught it,
in
but
the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Gotta get to him. Gotta ruffle his feathers. Hit him a few times. Make him feel uncomfortable.
yeah, yeah. Put it on him.
On first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've
Folks
seen him
smashing
go
it in.
down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Back to throw, it's Reynolds. That's reeled in, it's Hurst. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming.
Woohoo.
Always a welcome.
Yeah.
They get a sack at the 47.
Good hit, dog.
Simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes...
You know how we coming. You know how we coming, dog. You might well get ready. And my on there is very fumble.
Decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Release to the back.
My ball, baby.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I like how they playing today.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard
Boys,
line.
blitzing, man. Folks on the quarterback. Yeah, both sides.
That quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Woo!
Blazers, they took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side, they have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in, I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. One more play to pad the stats. The DBs will back off a bit. They'll run for it. And he earns a first down. And boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Change it. Stop this cursing, man.